recognition and announcements, and then we will introduce our incredible speaker. I'm super pumped. Hopefully, I don't butcher anything because, like I said earlier, my Wi-Fi is awful right now. And my kids are up, and my husband's in here programming a phone. So, but we do this business with families, right? So there's my kid coming in the room now. Yay! All right, welcome. Epic Empire, our August shout outs. Let's get this show on the road. What we got, girl? Team builders. How many boss babes have we added to Epic? All right, in the month of August so far, we have 10 new coaches in the past 7 days. That's awesome, you guys. You guys are rocking it. What else we got? Team builders. These are coaches who have added coaches to the team. We've got Morgan, Lauren, Cassie, Shelly, Brooke, Ren, Melanie, Ashton, Amanda, and Laura, with one coach added to the team. Those are your 10. Success Club so far for August. And it's still the beginning of the month. Oh, this is, okay, this is July. We want to do the recognition for July because we did not have a team call last week. We did a power hour. I'm trying to, okay, there we go. I can't see y'all, but I can now see the document. All right, so in Success Club 5, we have Laura, Peyton, Thea, Chelsea, Cindy, Jerry, Katie, Adrian, Laura, Jacqueline, Samantha, and I'm sorry if I butcher your names. I'm trying my best to read because I'm from South Carolina. Just kidding. Holly, Kendra, Morgan, Sue. All right, we're getting into SC8 now. Sue, Kelsey, Tiffany, Cassie. All right, and so in Success Club 10, we have Shirley, Megan, Lindsay Duran, Ren, Rebecca, Kelly at SC14. Rebecca had SC12, let's just point that out. Kelly at SC14, Ashton Fox at SC16, Felicia at SC16. And in SC20, we have Miss Lauren Anderson at 24 points and Vanessa at 24 points. And SC30 Club, we have Kelly Batchelor at 30 points and myself at 38 points. So we rocked it out in the month of July, so congratulations to all of you. Awesome sauce. Oh, Laura's, I think I said Laura's name already. Laura Fadley at 6 points. So on the board, I want to recognize these coaches because they, these are different because some of these people are already on the board.
This is August. That was July.
Oh, gosh. I'm slow tonight. I did not eat dinner. So there you have it. On the board for the month of August. Boom. Let's just shout out Laura Fadley. Holy girl. Wow. You're already in Success Club. You're rocking it out. So on the board, we have Brooke, Jamie, Dina Boyer, I haven't seen that name. Jennifer,
Armstrong?
Huh?
Armstrong?
No, Boyer from like
Claire.
Nice. Sorry, peanut gallery over there. Melanie, Kendra, Morgan, Cassie, Lindsay Huser, Lindsay Duran, Felicia, myself, and Ren. Awesome. What else we got, girl? Rank advancements. Now, we didn't have a call last week. We had a power hour, so we didn't get to do recognition. So we have some awesome recognition to do for the past 2 weeks. I don't know if you guys saw it, but news on the street, Susie Q is back. Sue has been a long veteran on our team and an incredible leader. She is the leader of Too Legit to Quit, and she is now a diamond coach. She's been a diamond coach before, but she's back in it. She's been off modeling in New York and winning pageants and stuff. So now she's back in the game, and we're so excited to have her and her team along with us on this crazy journey. What else we got? Emerald coaches from Too Legit to Quit, which is the coach that we just recognized, Sue Solers. We have Miss Shirley. Shirley, a little bit about her. She's pretty much like life goals when you look at a woman who, I don't know her age. I think somebody has said her age before, but she's freaking hot for her. I think Sue said it when we did recognition at Summit. But she's a hottie batati for the age. So if I could just look like her when I'm her age, I would be winning at life. And then also another new Emerald is congrats to Jenny. Jenny, your kiddos, like the spaghetti face, like that just is the epitome of mom right there, right? Congratulations, you two. What else we got? That's recognition. There you have it. Rocking it out. Y'all, I can't wait to see who is going to be on there next week, because we have some really fun and exciting news for our team. We had a diamond call last night. I think it was last night. Like, I'm literally losing track of days. And we were kind of mapping out, we were mapping out a push to diamond push group that we've done in the past, but this one we really collaborated a lot of incredible minds, which are the leaders of this awesome team, and we put together the things that we didn't like and the things that we do like, and things that are new and innovative that we would really help you guys on your social media, on recruiting, how to follow up, how to do invites, how to invite to coaching when you get objections, what to say, doing a webinar. Like, we got all this about to go down, but there's a stipulation. You gotta be enrolled by August 29th to get your spot in the group. We haven't actually formally put that out there in Epic Empire just yet. We're going to put a cute image. I'll go live and explain what this push to diamond is going to look like. But you have to be enrolled by April 29th. So if enrolled is your goal, or you have coaches who are excited about pursuing this business and going emerald, let's help them. Let's come alongside them. And if you're one of my coaches, message me and let's get you to emerald. Did I say April 29th? August 29th. I don't know if I did, but like I said, I have not eaten yet. All right. So my phone died. That's good. That's good. I've got Kelsey's stuff here. Nope. Hold on. Yep. All right. So I'm super pumped about this call because I've seen this girl on the roundtable, which, if you're not familiar with the roundtable, it is our leadership group. Once you go 5-star, you get added to this super intimidating. I thought it was super intimidating. I'm like, I'm not talking in here because all the big dogs are in there, right? All the people you look up to. But I saw this girl on the roundtable, and I'm like, she's cute. I need to see who this girl is with the cute glasses and the smiley face and just an incredible personality. So Kelsey is a 7-star diamond. She is a 3-time elite coach. This is pretty cool. She's a retired news reporter. So I'm like going to be listening to her talk because, you know, those news, in pageants, like the news reporters, you're like, gosh, they're so freaking well spoken. They speak really good. So I'm excited to hear you talk. Success Club 10 for 55 months. So I didn't just say Success Club. I said Success Club 10 for 55 months. I mean, she has not gone below 10 points. So if you can put all your distractions aside, let's really absorb and learn and grow. And if you have any questions, put them in the chat below, or we're pretty informal. So you can open your line up once the call, or once she's finished, and then we can do a Q&A at the end. So Kelsey, I'm going to give you the floor. I'm going to mute my line and take it away.
All right. Can you guys hear me okay? You good? Can you hear me? Okay. I also storming, so I need to just post chat and let me know. Okay, so hi everybody, I'm Kelsey. I'm so excited to be here on your call and talk to you guys tonight and have the opportunity to speak to your team. Just like Jatana said, I look up to her too. I've been watching her, and you have like the Instagram queen as of your team. So I've been watching her and creeping on her for a while, seeing how she's figured it all out. So you guys have accomplished some incredible things as a team, and you guys should be so proud of yourselves for everything that you've achieved too. So it's an honor for me to be here tonight. For those of you that have no freaking clue who I am, I have been coaching now for a little over 5 years. I started back in April 2014, and all those like accolades and cool things, I guess, they kind of just came with me falling flat on my face 5,020 times pretty much. I'm super proud of what my team and I have been able to achieve in the past 5 years, but it took me a while to get to this point. I mean my first 2 years of the business, I had no idea what I was doing. I was going back and forth. I was trying to figure this out, and I was, like I said, just falling flat on my face. So when I came into this, I was a television news reporter. So I actually started in West Virginia, and I found Beachbody probably similar to how you guys did. I was just scrolling through Facebook one night, super miserable with my life. As a reporter, I was making $21,000 a year. I was a recent college graduate and I was broke. My student loans were starting to kick in and I was barely able to afford my rent. And I just remember scrolling through social media one night and seeing this girl that just looked happy, go lucky, and she was like working out and she seemed like she had it all together, and she was talking about how everybody could do this with her. And you know, when you're miserable and depressed, like you're kind of just like, no, screw you. I'm not going to follow you anymore. I'm over this. I'm going to continue living my miserable life. So I went about my way. But the thing about consistency is why I always tell my team, you know, be consistent. I kept seeing her. And I just kept seeing her pop up over and over and over again. And after a while, I just reached out to her and I was like, hey, what's going on? What are you doing? And I already, like, I was a reporter, so I do my research on my own before I reach out to anybody. So I did already know what Beachbody was at that point. I knew that the 21-day fix was brand new and out. So I went to her and said, hey, I want the 21-day fix. And she started doing the whole challenge pack upgrade. And I said, no, like, that's not what I want. And I didn't have the money. Like I said, Team Beachbody without her to make sure that's not what I should go. Long story short, she was persistent and she kept, you know, she was nice and she kept following up with me to see how I was liking it. And I fell in love with 21-day fix within 14 days. I was seeing a transformation. I was happy. And before I knew it, I just wanted to give this to everybody that I knew. So that's how I got started, and that is where I got here. But what I'm talking to you guys about tonight is about motivation. And the reason that I am super passionate about this subject is because I hear it all the time from my team. And if I hear it from my team, I'm assuming other teams out there are struggling with this too. Why am I not motivated? Over and over again. And I hope tonight that I can bring to light in a couple of different categories on where you might be struggling. You know, we all know how to do this business at this point, right? Like maybe we get on a call every single week. I'm sure you guys do team calls just like us every single week. And every single time you get off a call with one of these speakers that let you want, oh my God, this is finally ready. I'm going to be the M by August 29th. I'm going to be the next Diamond Coach. You know, you can see yourself earning retreats. You can see yourself walk the stage at Summit. You know, you have the short-term motivation where you feel like you can crush the world. Like, it's crazy what that short-term motivation does, but how can we make it stick, right? You know, we can feel it. We want it. We can almost taste it. Can you guys still hear me okay? Am I going in and out?
You're okay. It, like, every now and then it'll cut out, but it's in and out some.
Okay. If it gets really bad, let me know and I'll change I'll try to change my Wi-Fi network.
Okay. You're good.
Let me just do it now.
Okay.
I'm trying.
Oh, as she's saying that, it cuts in and out. I know that life because that's the way it is here in this little condo. If you hadn't taken a picture of the team call, make sure you take a picture and post it on your social media.
Can you guys hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll try this.
Okay.
This is the beauty of having 3 different ones. Okay, so what I was saying was that we all want to know why we're not motivated, right? We all want to know, like, why it's not sticking, because we can get on things like this. We can have that short-term motivation that we get from Summit or Super Saturday or a team call, and it's like when you get off of it, you feel like you can tackle the world. You feel like you can accomplish anything. You know, you can taste that victory. And then all of a sudden you'll do this and you'll promise yourself that you're going to start developing new habits, right? You're going to no more missing a day of inviting or posting, no more missing team calls, no more being scared to send coaching invites. But then 24 to 48 hours after the high of that call or the high of that event goes away, we find ourselves crawling back into this avenue of self-doubt and we're not very motivated. Can anybody relate to me? Anybody? I'm speaking to somebody right now, okay? We go right back to old habits. And I want you right now to think about it. You don't have to say this out loud. You don't have to post it. But if you have a piece of paper in front of you, I want you to write down 3 to 5 things, bad habits that you're doing daily that might be the cause of you not having your business where you want to be. Maybe for some of you, you watch TV instead of sending invites. Maybe some of you sleep in and scramble together in the morning and miss your workout and then because you're too tired to do it after work, right? Maybe you complain a lot. Maybe you're just really a negative Nelly, right? Maybe you're a Facebook scroller. Maybe you're that coach, and I'm not going to have you call yourself out, but maybe you're that coach who spends hours on your phone looking at somebody else's life and then tell your coach that you don't have the time to build a business. Maybe that's you. And don't worry, look, I'm not going to put you on blast. I'm not asking you to share these things, but I believe that in order to move your business forward, you have to take ownership. You have to admit this stuff to yourself, And I do this all the time. I will look back, and honestly, if you're a phone person, because like Jatana said, I am too, I'll find myself scrolling. That stupid alert that they send on Sunday nights from iPhone to tell you how much screen time you have that week has been the best thing that's ever happened to me, because I'm like, oh my gosh, this is so like, how the hell did I spend 15 hours on Instagram last week, right? Like, you think about that stuff, right? So the reason that I asked you to think about these things, and I really want you to take ownership of them, and if you need more time throughout the call and you start thinking of things, just keep writing them down. Just keep writing them down, because I'm going to take the rest of our time tonight to explain 5 things that I believe are the lack of motivation from you going for that truly big, audacious goal that you set for yourself this year. And now, as I speak, I want you to identify what you relate to. For some of you, you're going to relate to multiple categories. For some of you, it might just be one. But like I said, self-awareness is everything. So once you know why you're not moving, then you can change things. That's how we do it. So before we do that, I want you guys to write your big, hairy, crazy, audacious goal in the chat. I want you to say it out to the universe. What do you want? Where do you want to be? If you could do one thing in your business by December 31st, what does that look like, right? I want you to write that in there, and then I'm going to close the chat after I read these, just because I am so squirrel brained and I will read and stop talking as I go through this. But I want you guys to put it out to the universe. Think about that big goal, because if these are something in these 5 categories I'm about to share with you that are actually keeping you from going after these goals. Okay, 15-star, 2-star, awesome, Success Club, and getting to dime by the end of the year. Love it. Okay, cool. All right, so as you guys keep writing these in there, I'm going to get started into this. Okay, and a lot of you, what I'm noticing is rank. You guys are pushing for some big ranks, and we should be pushing for ranks, because rank means that your team is growing. Rank means that things are happening. That rank means that you're doing your job as a leader to help other people advance their businesses. That's what rank means to me. Sure, all the fun stuff comes with it. Yes, there's bonuses. Yes, there's shiny recognition. Yes, there's the medals at Summit. But at the end of the day, like, your rank is a determination of how many people you are impacting, right? And you're like literally like bringing to the next level. So here are the 5 things. Let me share with you. Here are the 5 things that may be holding you back from getting to that goal. Identity, desire, environment, family and friends, and overcomplication. And just so you guys know, I will give these slides to Jatana, so you guys don't have to feel like you have to run through this and write everything down really quickly. I want you guys to understand this, guys. This isn't about waking up one day and just becoming more motivated. This is about realizing straight up that your business right now is where it is because you programmed it to be the way that you are. When you started this business, you had to realize this business is super different. It requires you to develop new habits and do things you have never done before. You always hear me say, if you follow me on Instagram or if you see me post, that the difference in someone who is successful and who is not successful is consistency. I say that all the time. Consistency is everything. It's going to make you 1% better every day, right? Showing up every single day for your business, doing the Success Club system. I'm talking literally as a 7-star diamond elite coach. I am talking about this right in front of me. I do the exact same thing that I ask my new coaches to do. This is how I build my business, okay? Doing this every single day is going to make you 1% better every single day. Not doing this every single day is going to make your business 1% worse every single day. Cold hard truth. It's reality, okay? Consistency is not something that's going to be developed out of thin air either. You're not just going to sign up as a coach and all of a sudden be really freaking consistent. It just doesn't work like that. It takes time. It comes from taking this sheet and making these things a habit where you don't think about it. You just have to show up, wake up, and do it. So when you're first starting this business, you're actually forced to develop a new habit. Guys, this is an unconventional business. Nobody else out there is doing what we do. This is very, very hard. The moment you sign up, you are a CEO, okay? You have to take ownership of your business. You also have to let go of old habits to make it work, which for some people, like I mentioned before, binge TV or binge watching TV, Facebook scrolling, anything you wrote down on that sheet, we usually have to let go of those habits. But here's the thing about changing our habits, right? It's challenging. It's freaking hard to change bad habits. And the reason that it's mostly challenging are two different things, okay? One is because we're trying to change the wrong thing, thinking that that's what's going to make us show up or build the business. Okay, so for instance, that could be, and please raise your hand if you relate to this, I'm going to change my systems. I'm going to create new trainings. I'm going to make fancier pictures or change my coach website for the 30th time. I'm going to update my Instagram preset because that's what's going to make my team show up. That's what's going to make everything happen for me, right? I am so guilty of this too. So I am not telling you guys that like I don't do this. It's the truth. So that's the first way people go wrong. The second thing is we try to change the outcome. So how many times in that chat that you just said, how many times have you guys said those goals before? How many times have you set goals for yourself and said, it's probably not going to happen for me this year. I'm going to change my goal. And then you don't follow through. We think that those are the answers. Change what we're doing all the time and change the goal if it's not working. But that's not the problem. The reason that we're attempting to change those things is because we're not ready to address what the real problem is. And the real problem is what we're going to start with, and that is your identity. So let's dive into this one. And again, this is going to speak to some of you. Your identity is what you believe, straight up, okay? And nobody thinks about this when they sit down and they think about how to improve their business. Nobody does. You know, they just think I'm going to be a diamond coach, which is the goal. And if I change my getting started right process and I invite 30 people a day, then I'm going to achieve it. But the problem with this is that they never sit down and think about their beliefs and what actually drives them to make that happen for themselves. Look, sisters, I'm going to be honest with you. You can change your systems and your goals 30 times, but you are still the same damn person at the end of the day. Okay? The same person. It's one thing to say that you're the type of person who wants this. It's something completely different to say that you're the type of person who is this and believes it wholeheartedly. So for those of you who said you want to be a diamond, I want to be a diamond. Cool, bro. Right? A lot of people want to be a diamond. You know, how about I am a diamond coach and believing that deep within your heart? You want to change your behavior and make things happen? You need to take a look at how you view yourself. Because why the hell do you think you're going to achieve that rank when deep down you're telling yourself, there's no freaking way I could ever do that. There's no way I could be that. You may set the goal because you're motivated as hell after a call, or you're seeing your peers write into a chat box that they want that, so you think that you need to. But the only reason that you're ever going to stick to it is if it's ingrained in everything you do. Every single thing you do, guys, is an indication of the person that you think that you are. And when you adopted a belief about yourself, you're going to fight like hell to defend yourself. I'm not good at inviting. I'm not a morning person. I don't have time. I'm always late. I'm not a good leader. It's hard to become a diamond coach. If you believe those things, you're going to find a way to defend it every single time. You're not good at inviting. You're going to find it very hard to invite people. I'm not a good you'll find all the people that will tell you no, literally. I'm not a morning person. You'll literally press snooze 37 different times. I don't have the time. You'll stack your schedule with bullshit just so you can prove yourself right that you don't have time, right? So how do you fix this? You get to decide right now who you want to be. And that might sound like out there and super like, woohoo, but it's the truth. You get to decide who you want to be. Who is the type of person that can get the outcome you want? So that goal that you just put into that chat, put that next to the 5 bad habits that you wrote down about your business. Are those bad habits making you get closer to that goal? Okay, so then ask yourself this is who is the type of person and what habits do I need to have to be that person, to achieve that goal? Who, if you're telling yourself I'm not good at inviting, well, how about this? Who is the type of person that invites every single day? What are their qualities like? Who is the type of person that will be the next diamond coach? So I bet you that person's doing their Success Club tracker every day. I bet you that person's showing up on Instagram. I bet you that person's on their stories. That person's on their social media feed. That person's talking to people. Once you figure that out, all you need to do is change your focus to the qualities of that person, and then have fun doing your small, like recording your small victories along the way. When you're tempted to watch your TV and you're tempted to go back to one of those bad habits, ask yourself straight up, what would a diamond coach do right now? Turn on Netflix or send out 5 invites to the business? This doesn't sound like the fun option, but if you want to get there, you got to get there, right? The number 2 reason that people are not motivated is desire. And it's as simple as this. You're going to have a hard ass time committing to something and making it a habit if you're not excited about it. It is actually true that we get the same level of happiness by waiting for something to happen as when we actually achieve it. It's true. So like think about it. For those of you that have pushed for a big goal, like for me, like my 5-star qualification was insane. I remember that going for elite that first year. I wasn't even a 5-star elite coach yet. I was qualifying, but I was so freaking excited. Every qualification we've been in, 6-star, 7-star, it was fun. We enjoyed it. We anticipated it. And I knew what it was going to feel like. I knew how exciting it was going to be. I knew, like when I got those white roses delivered to my door in January, I knew what those were going to look like. I knew what it was going to be like to walk in at Summit and to finally like see my team's name represented somewhere. I knew that I could feel that. I was so excited. So in turn, like the thing is that the anticipation of something is actually what gets you to act, not actually receiving it. I never got those roses before, guys. I never have been invited to an elite party before. It was the anticipation of it that got me to show up every single day and knowing I wanted it that bad. Why do you guys think that so many people achieve star diamond or diamond ranks right before Summit or before the end of the year? They don't know how it's going to feel, but they know what they want. They know they want to walk that stage. They know they want that diamond medal around their neck. They can imagine what that's going to feel like, and that's what drives them. So if you go into inviting, for example, with zero excitement at all, why would you do it? If you don't go into it and say, I am so pumped to change somebody's life today, and I know if I just take 10 minutes out of my day and invite 5 people and give them the gift that was given to me, why would you do it? If you're just like, oh, I'm going to get rejected again. This is just another person I'm going to send this to. This is just a waste of my time, right? If you've set up your brain to revolve around rejection and inviting, you're going to avoid it like the plague. If you set a goal of diamond and you aren't jumping up and down with the possibilities, why would you go after it? Right? So how do we fix this desire to get closer to our goals? There's 2 ways. Okay. First, set rewards for yourself. And I'm not talking bullshit ones. I'm talking things that really light your fire. my team is pushing for Superstar Diamond right now. And my reward right now, guys, I upgraded my entire kitchen with stainless steel appliances except my fridge. And I right now have to stare at this black, ugly fridge every single day because I am not allowed to upgrade it until our team hits Superstar. And it drives me crazy, but it pumps me up to still show up every single day and rally my team. It excites me. And we push for certain things along the way. So what excites you? What's going to get you to show up? What is a reward you can set for yourself? 2 discount coaches, get a pedicure, right? 2 discount coaches, go buy myself a new sports bra. 1 or advance in Emerald, and if your love language is gift giving, advance in Emerald and send them a new journal. Whatever it is, like what's going to fire you up? Like you only know that. Every person is different. If you guys haven't taken the Enneagram test, do it because we're all so different. We're all inspired and motivated by different things. Find out what you are, and then literally get yourself pumped about it. That's how you're going to achieve it. The second thing, for the daily tasks that you're avoiding. So you guys all know you have the Success Club tracker. Take tonight and literally circle all the things that you find yourself avoiding. For most of you, I'm sure you have no problem drinking your shake and doing your workout. You probably check that thing off first thing, or reading some personal development, or posting on Instagram stories. But I bet you the last couple of things that come off of your list are inviting, following up, answering messages, whatever. So what you want to do with the things that you're avoiding is habit stacking. Okay. And what I'm talking about habit stacking is you're going to 1000% complete your tracker every single day if you do this. if you want to watch Bachelor in Paradise on Mondays, okay, at the same time, and you know that every Monday I sit down with wine and popcorn and we are on Zoom with my girls and we're having live reactions together, but I still haven't sent my invitations yet. What habit stacking is putting the thing you really don't want to do in front of the thing you really want to do. So example, after I'm done with dinner, I will complete my invites. After I complete my invites, I will then go watch The Bachelor. It sounds so stupid, but this is literally foolproof. If you do this with all of your favorite things throughout the week, if you pull out your calendar and see all the things that you enjoy doing, your bath, your, going out with your friends, all these things, if you put your least favorite activity right in front of it, or you're not allowed to do it, you're going to do it. That's how you create desire. Next one is your environment. Okay, the way that your house, office, gym, kitchen, the way it's all set up impacts your habits. Habits are mentally assigned to the locations in which they occur. Okay, so the thing is that think about like your couch, right? When you think about your couch, what happens there? Right off the bat, we all have a different relationship with our couch. For some of you, you're going to say, I watch TV and relax. So why do you think plopping your ass on that couch to get a power hour in is going to be your best option? Right? Because your brain has already thought to yourself, okay, I'm going to relax here. When you think about your kitchen, what happens there? We eat. There's food. So if we're trying to stop over snacking and stick to our meal plan, why would we sit in the kitchen? We have to set up our environment for us to thrive. So if you want to get your Success Club tracker done every day, get your vitals in, get closer to your goal, place it in a place where you have to stare at it all the time. If you're having trouble, I'm telling you right now, print off like 10 of these things and post it all around your house. So you have to stare at it every single place you go. In your bathroom, on your mirror, in your cabinets, in your refrigerator. If you want to get it done, stare at it. Whenever we were pushing for Elite in 2016 for the first time, there were sticky notes all over my house. I saw it. Did you invite today? Did you post on social media today? And I had to look at them all the time. And my husband gets used to it because I do it every year. With my new goal. And I ask myself this, I straight up surround myself with it. You want a new habit, guys? Surround yourself with it in your environment. You want to drink more water? Put full water bottles around your house where you can see it all the time. If you want to work out in the morning, place your phone across the room on top of your workout clothes and have your Energize sitting in your fridge already pre-mixed in the morning, right? If you want to build a successful business and achieve your goals, set up your environment for success. So how do I fix my environment? Create a specific place for your work. And I'm talking not an tempting place. Where are you going to do the tracker every single day? Where are you going to exercise every single day? And before you know it, your brain is going to trigger you just like your couch triggers you to relax. When you get to that spot, it's going to associate it with that activity. For some of you who say, I live in a small place, I don't have a room specifically for working out, I don't have an office. Who cares? Pick a place that's not your kitchen table or not your couch and say, this is where I work every single day. This is where I work out every single day. And you'll associate with that. And then again, like I said, create little triggers around your home and then have it do what you want it to do. Then this one's going to be the one that's going to hit a lot of you guys the hardest. Because it definitely did for my team. And it's your family and your friends. Behind identity, this is going to be the biggest reason a lot of you are finding a hard time to act. Because we are human beings, guys. We want to fit in. We want to earn the approval of our peers. We want to bond with people. And the big chunk of your habits that you have right now, you actually did not choose. You have imitated a script by the people that are closest to you, and you always keep them in mind, even when they're not at the top of your mind. I'm going to stop sharing for a second because this is participation time. So, out of curiosity, how many of you grew up in a family that was pretty quiet or reserved? A couple of y'all. How many of you that raise your hand find it hard to put yourself out there on social media? How many of you grew up in a family where your parents would do anything from you and protect you from the bad of the world? Maybe you didn't watch the news, monitored your online activity, etc. None of you relate to any of these? Because those are the type of people that will fall on their face every single time something bad happens in their business. A rejection, a coach cancellation, somebody telling you off or making fun of you? How many of you have parents or friends or family that are always saying, like, we don't need to bother them. I don't want to bother anyone. Let's just figure this out on our own. Those are the type of people that are going to find it hard to invite people because they're always feeling like they're bothering somebody. How many of you grew up in a household with overweight family members? How many of you have struggled with your weight? Right? And last one, how many people grew up around people who talked down about themselves, could never take a compliment, or maybe were constantly giving people feedback on what they were doing wrong? And how many of you raising your hand have some pretty evil demons of your own right now? Right? It sucks. My point being this is a lot of the reasons you're not taking action in your business aren't even your fault, guys. You build up beliefs and habits based on the people that are closest to you. And the thing is that when you're changing your habits and changing your beliefs, like the people there, it's not easy if you're trying to do that, especially whenever you think about what other people are going to think about you. Your behavior is always going to choose the way to get people to accept you no matter what. So if somebody tells you that what you're doing is stupid, somebody close to you, and that this business is not going to get you anywhere, and that you are, annoying on social media and you respect that person, my thing for that is you will believe it. You'll take it. So how to fix this is to surround yourself with people where the desired behavior you want is normal. Cough, cough, your team, right? Surrounding yourself with people. Like, you're doing yourself a massive disservice if you're watching this recording and you're not live on your team call. Because you need to be with the people that make you better. Why are you I don't know how many people are supposed to be on this call, but I tell this to my team all the time. Why are you skipping the opportunities to be with your tribe? Why should I give you more of my time when you can't take advantage of the time I do give you? Right? So think about it. If you want to be consistent, if you want to stop talking negative, then don't hang out with people that are negative. If you want to complete your Success Club tracker daily, set up time with 3 to 4 girls on your team daily that can hop on a Zoom with you for 45 minutes and do it. Another way to fix it is to communicate your vision with your family and friends. Tell them the habit you're trying to build and why it's important to you. And if they don't have your back, that's all you need to know. It's as simple as that. And the last thing is overcomplication. The most effective form of learning and taking on a new habit is practice, not planning. This means taking action, and this is where so many, especially newer coaches, go wrong. The biggest reason people are not moving closer to achieving the things they want in life is because they aren't doing anything. They're just literally sitting there, right? They think that they need to learn it all, get through the new coach training, recreate every single thing that their upline has made, test it out, try this, try that, when really all you're doing is overcomplicating and stalling. That's it. You want the process of completing your tracker to get you closer to diamond. If you want that to become automatic, it's called repetition. It's called doing it over and over again. You want to complete all 100 days of Morning Meltdown 100 and press play without even thinking about it? Repetition. Doing it over and over and over again. Time means absolutely nothing, guys. The amount of repetitions means everything. Do you guys want to know why a new coach can come in and go diamond in 60 days when a veteran coach has been trying to do it for over a year? Because it has nothing to do with how long you've been in the business. It's about action. These new coaches are coming out swinging when these veteran coaches are doing the same crap they've been doing for a year and think it's going to change things when it's literally not working. If you guys want to get this done, and what I've created for my team, and I encourage you guys to try it out for yourselves, is I had my team print off a second Morning Meltdown tracker. Literally the same calendar, blank calendar. And I told them to go 100 days of business, never miss twice. So if life gets crazy, I want you to go through this, and you can never have 2 X's in a row, or you can't never have 2 blanks in a row. If you want to build a habit, do it. Morning Meltdown was based off of this exact concept. We're all doing that program right now. There's 100 workouts on our own time because we're there to build a habit, to get ourselves up in the morning and to work out every single day. So we have the never miss twice thing going on in our team page to do the same thing with our business. You don't want to miss 2 days in a workout? Don't miss 2 days in your business. The people who go through all 100 days of doing their best not to miss twice will skyrocket their business in 100 days. I'm telling you that right now. It's repetition over and over again. So how do we fix this? How do we fix overcomplicating everything? Stop looking at the big picture. So diamond is the goal, great. But how about just being 1% better every single day? What can you do today that's going to get you closer to that goal tomorrow? Commit to reps, not the time you have. That's all there is to it. So to recap, how many of you guys saw yourself in these at least one of these 5 categories? You kind of saw where you're going wrong here. How many of you saw yourself in multiple categories? Okay. And how many of you know where you need to focus in order to get to your goal to create a show up habit? Cool. Then my job here is done. That's what I got for you guys tonight.
Oh my word. You just gave us like a Dr. Phil moment. Like, that was so good. I had girls message, private message, like, oh my gosh, she's so good. Have you ever done a National Wake Up Call before?
Yeah, I did though. I did one in April on challenge groups.
Okay. Oh, you got to come back next week and do challenge groups. I was kidding. That was amazing. Thank you so much, Kelsey. I definitely have been challenged. For myself, and my team knows this, I have put the goal of 15 star and like something happens, we move, things fall apart, I'm rebuilding, I lose diamonds and I got to find new ones. There's like all these reasons as to why I'm not achieving the goal that I set out for myself. Or I get complacent and comfortable. I'm like, yeah, I'm elite. Yay, who needs 15 star? But I know in my heart of heart that that's my goal. And it could be 15 star, it could be emerald, it could be diamond, it could be hitting success club. All the same. It's still the action that has to be taken on a daily basis. And I know for me, I'm a sucker of playing on my phone, like staring at my phone for hours and hours. And a lot of times I'm in my DMs. Like I am messaging and I am following up, but am I doing actions that are going to actually lead me to my own personal goal? No, I'm all over the place. So thank you. That definitely challenged me. I love the morning meltdown challenge. Like that was smart. That was a smart one. And you know what? Who cares that we're just 8 days, 9 days, 10 days in? Like start now. You don't have to start from the beginning, right? Pick up your calendar and commit now to start doing that while you're doing morning meltdown. Yeah, I have notes here and I'm trying to wrap my brain around it. I'm so glad this is recorded because I know the people that are working or not able to be on the call are going to really, really love this content. All right, I'm going to shut up. What questions do you guys have for Kelsey? Don't be shy. Laura, you got any questions? Karen said, Laura, morning meltdown challenge accountability partner. Oh, you just got called out, Laura. I don't know. She put Laura, morning meltdown challenge accountability partner.
Hey, you're talking about me. Let's go. There's several Lauras, but let's go.
She's like, let's do this. Awesome. What questions? Any questions, you guys? Or maybe something that you took away that challenged you, or an aha moment you had? I mean, I just kind of admitted mine. Love the habit stacking from Holly.
I think for me, I always use the excuse, I'm not a good leader. So and then I just shut down. So it's like, I'm not a good leader, so I'm never going to make it. So why even try? And then I have to pep talk myself, which sometimes takes like 20 minutes. And then that's 20 minutes that I lost that I could have been doing something else.
So you just have to ask yourself constantly, like, what does a good leader do? Instead of like talking down to yourself and saying, oh, I'm not a good leader. Okay, what does a good leader do? Write down those things that you believe. Like, what do you look for in your upline? Like, what inspires you about your upline that motivates you? Like, think about the top leaders in this company. What is it about them that inspires you? And for me, like, I can go to the top 10 coaches and I can't pick one that's like my, person that I would like, obviously that's why I'm not enrolled with them, but I'm saying like, I can pull different things from each of them that I admire. And I like Ashley Molstad's authenticity, or, Melanie Mitra's organization. And I can just pull all these things. And that's like, okay, if that's what I admire out of people, how do I be that? How can I do those things? So that's what I encourage you to do is, so you don't have to continue giving yourself a pep talk all the time, like get yourself off that ledge. Just be like, okay, Laura, am I being authentic today? Am I organized today? And that's how you're going to kind of fix that problem. And then you're going to never run into that issue of, am I not a good leader? Because you've defined what a good leader is. So that's what I'd recommend you doing there.
I definitely, I know you said the your environment and the way you grew up, and like I never thought of it from that perspective. And mine was actually a positive. Like my family was very like outgoing and loud and like assertive. And when they wanted something, my mom would I remember my mom at the grocery store would like try to bargain. I'm like, Mom, it's freaking Food Lion. Like they're not going to give you a discount. She's like, no, this is $13.99 dented right here. Like, but she was like, if she was on a mission to do something, she did it. And it's actually playing out in my life now. And I'm sure if I sit here and I know that things that, my parents have been around and done around me has affected the way I vision myself, the way I treat other people, the way I think other people see me. And, getting past that and growing past that will benefit us in all areas of our life. So that was an incredible analogy. Where did you get that from? A PD book? Like that was really good. I could read more on it.
Yeah. Atomic Habits by James Clear.
The one that I read like chapter 1, I'm like, cool. Yeah, I got this.
Yeah. The first chapter was really boring. And then I just kept going and I was like, this is the best thing ever. And yeah, like what you just said, honestly, like you can see that, like what you just said about your family, like I can see that whenever you're on your stories, like I can see that be your personality. So it is like, it's not even just the bad things that are good for you guys. Like a lot of your good qualities came from them too. So it goes both ways. It's just, It's really cool too. It's honestly kind of scary when you hear it back and you're like, oh my God, that makes the perfect sense on why I am the way that I am. But like, again, like I said, you guys get to decide who you want to be. You can change who you want to be right now, and that's the beauty about this business is that it's going to accept us no matter what.
Yeah.
Our tribe will.
I love it. It's almost where my, I'm sorry, I'm having like a Dr. Phil moment, but where my tenacity has been. Like, I just think of, I always thought it was annoying as a child that my mom was so like, but it's like me and my follow-up, I'm going, all right, that angle didn't work. How can I work this angle? And I like come at it in different perspectives to see how I can get to this person and actually break them down where they're like, okay, I'm in this. I am excited about this. And I don't give up on the first angle that I tried. Anyways, what else you guys got? Questions or aha moments?
I loved at the beginning where you said that this business is kind of open-ended, or I forget how you phrased it, but just that it was going to challenge you and grow you, and it was meant to do that. I think I want to focus on that and share that with our my new coaches, because I think oftentimes we enter this and we think it's going to be the same as what we always know, and it's anything but. It's something so different than we've ever been taught, something so different than we've ever learned before. And I think putting that in their mind so that when they encounter something that's new, it can be exciting instead of fearful and intimidating. Because I know I've grown a ton and learned a ton in the last 3 years. And it's exciting to me to learn and grow. But I think some of them get crippled by fear because it's something new. And I think I love the way you put that, is that it's meant to be like that. So.
Yeah. No, I think that's so good, because in all honesty, I say this all the time, the worst mistake that we can make as coaches is ever making this look easy. I think that is like the biggest thing, because I always say, and what you'll realize is that the days that you're on your Instagram story pretending that everything is roses and flowers and that you didn't just drop rank and all these things, like what's going to happen is, like you said, Jessica just said, fear holds you back so much, is that like your people are going to think that that's like normal, that you should always be roses and peaches and things should be great. So when the first thing does happen to them, they quit. So the thing that I do on my very first call, like, and this could be a different subject, but on my Get Started Right call, the first thing I said is, are you committed to hard? Because this is going to be really freaking hard. And I tell them straight up everything you're going to do. I'm like, you're going to get rejected. You're going to have your family make fun of you. You're going to have people block you. You're going to have, I was like, you're going to feel weird doing things. You're going to have to invite a ton of people. And I said in the very first call, I said, you have a way out right now if you don't want to do this. Because, and honestly, guys, just that 1 3-minute thing there has prevented me from wasting a lot of time. So I think that it's true. Like, I think that if you can make one change in regards to that is like, never make it look easy. On your days that suck, let your Instagram following know it sucked. I mean, don't sit there and cry and complain for 10 stories straight. But I'm saying, like, you know, let them know that you stepped in dog crap that day and then you got stuck in traffic. But here's my positive attitude, you know, and figure it out. So I think it's important. I think, like I said, the biggest thing we can do, the biggest mistake we make is letting people think it's easy. It's not. Because those are the ones that'll fall flat on their face the moment something bad happens.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that's one of the things that I love about, I mean, I've had this conversation with Josh many times. It's like, I am like, if Beachbody, I'm sure you guys feel this way about yourself, whether you've been here a month or you've been here 6 years, like this journey, this job that we have, that we do and get paid for, a lot of us, sometimes some of us get paid very wonderfully. It is changing us from the outside in and the inside out. Like, what job could we ever have? And for me, I'm thinking, like, this is a full-time thing for me. And same for Kelsey. Could we have where it changes us not only physically, but like on our inside, where we become stronger, more confident, able to solve problems, able to develop in friendships, handle conflict, like all those things where I would have like shivered at before Beachbody. Now I'm trying my best to grow at it. Like I don't know, it's special. What we have is special. All right. I know y'all don't want to hear me sit here and talk about myself, because I had moments with you talking, Kelsey. I thought that was amazing. So congratulations for rocking it out. All right. If you guys could go to the team page and maybe put some moments that you had, some aha moments to encourage the girls who didn't get on to actually take a step and watch the call. But thank you, Kelsey, so much for your time tonight. We also have a West Virginian on the call. Who else is from West Virginia? I know Laura is. And Sarah. See? We got that West Virginia in our team too. All right. Can you share the slides? I think she said, yep, she'll send the slides. Awesome. All right. Sarah, did you have something you wanted to say?
I just wanted to bring up, I actually have come up a lot in the company. Jatana, I got that job.
Yay!
So I nailed the interview, but I was just thinking, I'm a good leader at work. I'm excellent at work. And if I can get up and go to my full-time job consistently and excel and take all the things that I've learned from Beachbody and the culture, which has made the biggest difference in my corporate world, it's the same thing. Like, why can't I kick myself in the butt and do the same thing and show up every day with the business? And so it's nice. And I wrote down that I'm always freaking late and I'm not a morning person, because those are things that limit me. And those are the kind of things that I'm going to work on. But I'm a morning person when I get up and get paid to be there. I can be at work at 6 a.m. So why the heck can't I get up and work out at 6 a.m. and get my invites rolling out? So it was kind of like a reality check right there, which was nice. I needed that.
I have to brag on Sarah for a minute, because I did a mastermind call with her yesterday, a few days ago, and I was just asking her like why she wanted to be a leader, why she wanted to be a coach, and what she loves about it. And she's like, everything that I've learned through Beachbody, like whether it's my workouts and the personal development I've done, and the assertiveness that I've had to take in my business, and going to Summit and being a part of this team, has like rolled in, and she'll probably say it better than I am, rolled into her professional career, where her professional career is now excelling because of the things that she's gained from being a part of the team and being a part of this culture and forcing herself to grow. So I just thought that was really special.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm that slowpoke coach. I'm slowly getting it, but the culture and all the benefits before hitting diamond has already started hitting me, and then I'll get the rest. I have to hit emerald by the 15th. So
she's emerald by her birthday. Got this.
That's my birthday. I got
All right, you guys. I love y'all. Have a wonderful night. Get some sleep. And hey, 6 a.m. we work out together. If you want to get up and you need accountability, there's a group of incredible girls who are there at 6 a.m. Jump on our Zoom. It's fun. All right. Love you guys. Good night.
Hi, baby. Don't be mad.